What first comes to your mind when you hear a word of women? What is it? Here are typically called stereotypes. Yup, stereotypically, women are treated in this way. What way? They are treated by household work is 100% fully women's job, while cooking as their main task in their daily life, and worstly, women are treated as sex object. How can we say it as stereotype from our previous statement? And where is the proof? Of course, from our social life in university, which is no women has been appointed as MPP president in UiTM Seremban 3 until this day. Many people have been questioned about this issue many times. So we conducted a survey for this issue, and we found that gender discrimination is one of the reasons. Gender discrimination is an unequal or disadvantageous treatment of an individual or group of individuals based on gender. Usually, women has been discriminated by men as they believe that the role of the breadwinner in the family should be played by the husband. But the domestic chore and cooking should only be done by women. And of course, another common of discrimination is they believe that women are weak and men are strong. Annually, many women are suffer from this type of discrimination.
In 1950s, when men returned home from World War II, they resumed jobs that previously been performed by women. Women took on the role of a housewife doing household chores and caring for their family. The number of women enrolled in college fell drastically as many decided to marry and establish family. They were pushed not to pursue occupation or live outside of their husband and children. Meanwhile, men being the sole provider for the family. As a head of the household, men were expected to be strong, masculine, and good decision maker. In Malaysia, over the years, despite gains in women's educational attainment and labor force participation, unpaid domestic work such as housekeeping and childcare has historically been carried out by women rather than men. For men, they are breadwinner and do not do unpaid domestic work, and for them, it is not acceptable in many society and it is considered against norms. The poverty also can lead to the gender discrimination, where it will affecting women because they do not have as many opportunity as men to receive education, and they start missing our opportunity to reach their full potential at a young age. They will lose interest in education and decide to marry earlier. They are responsible doing house chores and raise their children. Thus, when they become a single mother, they do not afford to send their children to school due to poverty, and because of this, poverty among women increase.
Recently, we have made a survey of gender inequality among students in UiTM Seremban 3. There are 5 questions in our survey. Based on the answer, the majority of the respondents strongly agree that women and men have same chances to become a leader in institution. However, based on the next survey, we can see that 43.2% of the respondents feeling disagree that men and women displaying same level of emotion and behavior in leadership. In addition, most of the respondents strongly agree that men and women have the same right to be offered in the higher position, and 0 people also at strongly disagree section. After that, 29.7% disagrees that there is no differentiate between women and men in leadership style. In a nutshell, 64.9% of the respondents are strongly agree that women are eligible to be president of MPP in UiTM.
Challenges in achieving gender equality. Cultural factors actually play a big role in hindering the progress of women in the world of work or in educational institute. For example, in conservative society, the cultural belief that women are more deserving of lower position than men are very prevalent. In fact, most institutes of higher learning report that majority of higher position are men. Furthermore, women make up only 5% of the CEO and 40% of the company executive committee. In fact, women face challenges from the start of their careers. Women in the early stage have a threefold lower chance of advancement than men, and the gap widens at each transition point.
One of the efforts that can be put forward is the empowerment of women through education. It is important for us to note that education is the key to women's empowerment. Through education, women will be able to spread their wings, obtain numerous opportunities in making their life better, and participate in civil society. Not only will education equip women with the confidence they need, it will also benefit them in terms of possessing soft skills that could help them in various situations in the future. Parents should provide a limitless amount of support and push their children, especially their daughters, toward pursuing education from a young age to equip them with necessary knowledge that can be used to strive in a male-dominated society. Active participation of female students should be encouraged in school and university. This is important as women need a stepping stone to assert themselves future in society instead of being taken for granted and remain silent. Necessary laws should be enacted and enhanced when it comes to women education and create an education environment that is free from sex discrimination.